I've never seen a poison dart frog. Some of the souls I've met have said that they remember seeing a brightly colored frog before they ended up here, so I'm assuming that they somehow accidentally brushed up against the critter, which promoted their death. It's strange, don't you think? How some animals come up with a defense mechanism like that? Right, of course. Survival of the fittest. I suppose if they didn't develop the brightly colored skin, then a lot more animals might be extinct. It's kind of the frogs, in a way, to spare their predators' death. Because if they didn't develop the brightly colored skin, then their predators would be dead. On the topic of death, do you feel like you remember anything that might have, led to your being here? Right, I understand. It still feels muddled. I do wish there was something I could do to help. I've been doing this a long time, caring for others, making sure they're all right and ready to start their new lives here, but you'd think after all this time I'd know what to say and what to do in order to help in all sorts of situations. Yet I still feel like I'm not doing enough, and that I should apologize for that. Oh, really? Well, thank you, dear. That makes me feel a little better. I'm aware I'm being a little awkward, yes. Usually I'm the one who's comforting people, not the one being comforted. But again, thank you, dear. It means a lot to me to know that you care about me despite the fact that I'm practically a stranger to you. We have been getting to know each other, yes. And I'm sure I would do the same for you. It's my thing, as Evorde puts it. I'm not exactly sure where they are, actually. They said earlier that they were going out for something, but they didn't specify what. I presume that they went out traveling again. They have a tendency to do that, just leaving with little to no warning. I do wish that they'd tell me outright when they plan on embarking on the next escapade, but one can only hope, I suppose. And when they do come back, I usually have to wheedle the answer out of them. It gets very tiring, as they like to be secretive concerning their travels. Oh, forgive me. Your tea is cold. Of course, dear. Now, back to the subject at hand, which was... yes, dear. Thank you. On the topic of harmless animals that imitate harmful animals, I've heard that there is a certain breed of butterfly that is native to Africa? Yes, Africa. The giant African swallowtail is what it's called. It's very toxic, which is why it has 0 predators. I believe that, just with the poison dart frogs, tribesmen use the butterfly's poison for their own hunting arrows. There is a breed of butterfly that mimics the swallowtail. I can't quite remember its name. Yes, I love hearing about the little critters from the earth, and one of my old friends, Sadie, was happy to indulge me. She's always had a love for animals, specifically insects. She was an entomologist in her life. I have her to thank for knowing so much about little creatures I've never seen. Oh, well, no, I've never seen any wild animals here. Some souls become reunited with their old pets when they arrive, but outside of that, no undomesticated creatures have ever been here. I would have thought that Evorde would have told you that. Yes, the, monsters. I'm glad Evorde at least told you about that. I suppose you could call them wild animals, but none have been seen in a very long time, suffice it to say. I wouldn't be surprised if they died off, considering that they basically disappeared. The numbers of souls who haven't encountered the creatures vastly outnumbers the one who have. The last creature I remember seeing was the one that attacked Deity, and that was... Oh my goodness! Do you know what that absolute jackass of an incubus just said to me? That motherfucker had the gall, the audacity to say that I'm short. Me! Short! As if I am 7 fucking feet tall. That isn't short. That's average according to Nephasia. Thouvous is a tall fucking mutant. He should be studied. And don't get me started on the rumor that's been going around that I know that he started. Yes, this happens often. Remember when I said that they're snappy? Shut up, Mono. You. No, the painting next to you. Yes, you. Come on. I promised you that I'd show you around when I was essentially info-dumping magic lore on you. Remember? Let's go. Wait, Deity, where were... Hey, where are you going? Oh, well, I'm coming with you too then. Now, I know that I elaborated a little about Purgatory as a whole the last time we talked, but that was just an oversimplification based on the theories I've come up with. And that's based off of what little evidence I have concerning our current living arrangement. Deity, please! Where were you? You disappeared again. You said that you were going out, and you left us alone, only to come back a few hours later and drag us along for some sort of impromptu tour. Where did you go? I was out, like I always am. Now, come on, both of you. As I was saying, the mystery of Purgatory still remains a mystery, even to me, despite having lived here for presumably thousands of years. The exact nature of it is a bit hard to pin down, as there are multiple supernatural elements to it. The never-ending fog, the living and communal structures that appear inexplicably, and while I'd love to go into a deep dive about it, now's not really the time or place. No, I'm showing you around, and you don't need an entire info dump to frog blink through while also processing the sights and sounds and whatever other senses are around you. Well, I guess we're going on a little tour of the neighborhood in a way, yes. Mainly our focus will be centered on the community. It's a little collection of buildings that sort of act as a town square, and there's always traffic running through it. Maybe you can meet some of Mother's soul, friend, acquaintance people. They're always nice to meet. They're my friends, Deity, just like you're mine and I'm yours. Well, maybe you can meet some of Mono's friends. Better? Yes, thank you. I went out to gather some more herbs. Happy? Oh, you did? Which ones? And yes, I'm very happy. Good. Hey, Inquisitor, you're gonna listen in on this. Well, I'm gonna tell Mono what herbs I got for him, and while I do so, I can inform you what sort of flora and fauna is native to this limbo, yeah? Sound good? Oh, yay! Right, let's get started. I found some magic vanilla not too far out in the community. I was getting to that. Magic vanilla is similar to chamomile, but it's more gray in color and has sharp shaped petals. If that makes sense? Like, you know how chamomile flowers usually have rounded. We're here. Welcome to the community, oh brave travelers. It looks different from when I was here last. Is that a new building? So it seems. This is the community where everyone knows everyone. Well, at least those who stay in this general area, and that's basically everyone. It's sort of like a gathering place for a tightly wound family, except the gathering never ends and people are free to come and go as they please. Hence the name, the community. No, it wasn't founded by anyone. Was it? No, it wasn't. It just sort of came to be. You see how the buildings stand close to each other? That's how they manifested, almost as if on purpose. Over time, people began to use this place as a gathering ground. It's just something that happened naturally. Who needs a governing body when you're dead? No, the closest thing we have to a government is Mono and a few others. Mono because he's been here the longest, and the others because they just exude leadership energy. It's more of like unspoken authority, if you know what I mean. One could say that the whole of Purgatory is a lawless land simply because no crime ever happens here. Everyone gets what they need, no one steals, and no one dies. Mainly because we're already dead. And as I pointed out, nowhere really has the motivation to go around committing crimes. Unless you count the millions as one, in which case Thouvous would be the #1 criminal. Oh, speak of the fucking devil.
Well, look who came back for round 2. And you brought backup, I see. What, you're gonna stand on Monsteros's shoulders so he can hear me properly?
Go fuck yourself, Thouvous. I'm busy.
Only if you come watch.
Oh my god, can't you be normal for once?
Oh, but if I was normal, there'd be nothing of me left.
Asshole.
I'm normal. How are you? It's been a while since I've seen you in town.
Hello, Thouvous. And I've been well, thank you for asking. Did the souls I helped manage to find their way here all right?
Yeah, they can be fine. Sadie and Neptune got them all settled. They're a little disoriented, but hey, who isn't around here? And who might you be, darling stranger? You must be new in town, otherwise I would have noticed you up long beforehand. Charmed to meet you, dear. I'm Thouvous. Though I'm sure you've heard of me before. I'm a bit of a niche micro celebrity of sorts. Oh, they did they? My, I guess sound really does travel all the way down there. They were kicking and screaming about one small comment like that.
Ugh, if you're not gonna actually add anything to the conversation, Thouvous, can you please just leave us alone? We're trying to get the tour here.
Seems like someone has a short temper.
I am going to beat your ass, I swear to God.
What? You can knock me down? That way we can be on eye level with each other.
You fucking... Alright, let's not get violent. No need to break into a fist fight. Thouvous, could you please be a dear and return to whatever it was you were doing beforehand? And if Vorde, please calm down. He's only trying to get a rise out of you.
Real power movies, having your boyfriend step in for you.
For the last time, we're not together. Now fuck off.
Fine. Have fun with your tour or whatever. Heck, if you get bored of these schmucks, feel free to join me at the tap. I've always got a seat open for cuties like you.
Thouvous!
Go in, I'm going.
That was Thouvous, the cockiest demon on this side of Purgatory. He's also a huge asshole, as you can tell. He is not nice. He is an arrogant, self-absorbed prick who Thouvous is a generally nice person once you get to know him. He acts a bit grandiose, but he genuinely does mean well. Though he likes pushing people's buttons more than he should. Clearly. Let's not talk about him anymore. We're showing you around, remember? No need to get all tangled up with every miscreant we come across. Maybe it is a little hypocritical. Hey, it is not hypocritical at all. Keep in mind that it was Thouvous who started it. I was only responding in kind. You guys can't tell me you wouldn't do the same, because I know you would.
Has anyone seen Lupus? Anyone at all?
No, but that doesn't have to mean anything. We all know that he's a little shy. He had a tendency for keeping to himself.
I think you mean he's reclusive and weird, Neptune. But they're right. No one's seen him. That's what we did was Darlene. She said that was at least a week ago. No way to tell here.
And what about that rumor that's been going around? That Lost saw something in the woods while they were taking a stroll with their dog?
It could have been someone else's pet.
Are you kidding me? Lost said that whatever it was giant. Taller than them by a long shot. Clearly it was some sort of monster, and clearly this monster is why Lupus has gone missing, because it killed him.
But
No. No buts. It has to be what happened. There's no other explanation.
Thouvous, settle down. We can't jump to conclusions yet. Lupus likes hiding away from the rest of us, and there are plenty of souls here who have large pets. Horses, elephants, you name it. While those animals are rare compared to the thousands of cats and dogs that are running around, there is no reason not to say that someone's larger pet got loose, and that is what Lost saw.
That was what happened. Don't you think someone would have brought it up by now?
As I said, we can't jump to conclusions. Did you find anything out from Everyday?
Ugh, no. They were busy giving a tour to a new soul. Not to mention, they hate me. Pawning the task of asking them if they had seen anything out of the ordinary onto me was not a good idea.
I would think that if they had seen something while they were traveling, they would have come straight to us. And if not, then they would have at least had told Monosaurus.
If they did, wouldn't he have told us so?
We all know that Monosaurus is a complicated character. And Everyday even more so, but I agree with Neptune. If they had seen something, then I'm sure they would have told someone by now.
Whatever.
We'll keep our eyes open for now. If anyone hears anything about Lupus, or if another strange creature is spotted, then we'll reconvene with the others and discuss the situation and how we should proceed. Until then, don't mention anything. We don't want to add to the already growing unease.
Right. Thanks, Sadie.
Yeah, thanks.
Stay safe, you two.